Oh. Sorry, this is Stephen Platinum, your friend in wrestling, with Platinum against Raw. This is from December 20th, 2021. I'm laughing because I hit record and ready to go, and then I'm like, oh, where's my microphone? Because I just finished writing an article. I get a lot of stuff done wrestling related for sure, but let's get this done. So we had the cutting edge happening this week with Maurice to advance this Ms. Maurice breakup thing, or is it an angle? We had Vince McMahon in a segment with Austin Theory for a match that he had against Finn Balor, Dewdrop and Bianca Belair. We had a number of really good things happening on this show, and again, but oh boy, it's like the beginning works, the end works, and then these have one exceptional thing in the middle, which is a big improvement from what it has been, and then the usual number of claptrap. But I will say that I think Raw is getting better overall. So we had a recap of last week where MVP and Lashley comes out to deliver as a promo. We're gonna have this thing on day one. Worst name for a pay-per-view. Big E comes down, congratulates Lashley on what he accomplished because Lashley beat 3 people. And then they had a video package about it that really baby-faced him, and I guess he's a babyface? I don't know what the deal is. But Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens attacks Lashley from behind, and Big E makes the save for him. So here we go. That's our main event that's set up. And so Hurt Business, are they... I don't know. Bianca Belair against Dewdrop. A great first match. It wasn't the greatest match, but what people will talk about is the Belair hitting the KOD on Dewdrop, and that's what they should remember. Pretty great. Finn Balor versus Austin Theory, and it felt like we're just off to the races. Really great match. Where really it was one of those things where Austin Theory, even in defeat, ended up, I think, getting a big boost from this. It was really great. And then Miz TV happened with Almost an AJ Styles and the Mysterios, and it wasn't great. WWE talk show segments are always like something not great. Chad Gable against Randy Orton. I guess it was all right. Orton took a bit of a beating and then hits the RKO. None of this surprises anybody. And then Otis avoids the RKO, which is the direction they've been moving. Damian Priest against Dolph Ziggler. Again, in-ring wise, just better than stuff that they've just generally been doing on the show in general. So that's a great trend. So Rude takes Priest down on the outside while the ref was distracted. So basically, Ziggler wins by countout. That's actually a proper use of the countout, I would say. Hopefully they can keep all this kind of gaga stuff to a minimum. Rhea Ripley against Queen Zelina. It was what it was. They clearly knew they had to make up for the terrible stuff that they did before and book them into. So they just had Ripley win with the Riptide. So, yay. Big E and Bobby Lashley against Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins. Very solid stuff. Again, WWE is at least getting it together in ring enough to pull off good main events week after week, and this was no exception. The end was a little wonky, but the long and short of it is Lashley spears Owens for the win, and then Rollins sets him up and hits him with a stomp onto the stairs, he and Owen, while Big E is left laying elsewhere. Yeah, I would say the best Raw that's happened in a long time, but that is the very definition of damning with faint praise.